Zeke Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Rolling into enemy territory. Nice cut back to the right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Escapes the defender. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They run the Saquon Barkley. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Hurts has it. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles find an answer with their opening drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch. Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressive aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On play action, Williams. Gets his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Pick up of 0 on the play. That leaves them with 4th and 6. On play action, here's Williams. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. They're going to turn it over on downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Go play action, here's Hurts. Free inside the 30. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 18. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. First down, a run with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his punt on him, it was dead on arrival.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
Hey, let's go.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 7.
Run with Barkley. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. He'll be a pickup of 4, and they'll snap 2nd and goal from the 3.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Great. Set.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Johnson now in motion right. On 4th down, Hurts. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Man, you've got to have a better plan if you bring it out of the end zone. He barely got anything on that run back.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd the 16-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bears.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Off the play fake, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Williams off the play fake. He finds a Doomsday downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Bears.
Williams on the play action. This is a heater going deep. This is brought in at the 15. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
That's Manunga. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Third down, here's Williams. Pass caught by Smythe. And this one does not go far. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
Chicago.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
One final shot before the half. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead.
And makes the score Bears 14, Eagles 13.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 10. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
20. Bears 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set. And anyone,
Hurts setting up to throw. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this two-point play.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Headed out right. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Declines the touchback, Brock, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, then the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Cut by the open man. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Bears first down.
Reed will give to Swift. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Swift gets it on the option. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play.
Williams pass.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts to throw. Escapes the pocket. Nice hit, Hurts fumbles. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst-case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. The time the sideline saved him and his team.
He's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Eagles, first down.
No touch, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
No touch.
Finding Brown, back-to-back plays. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
Set up for the two-point conversion.
No touch.
And again, here's Hurts. And that pass is complete for two, and their lead grows further. That's the third time they've gone for two, and now their second conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, kid. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all three of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10.
What is up?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This one falls incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second and 10 now. Williams. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long. This is our last play of the quarter.
What is it on?
On play action, here's Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Dallas Goddard, the touchdown. Looking to tack on two more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. No touch.
Clock Stepping back to throw. And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here.
Bears 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's more of the catch out left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
What is that?
Williams on 1st down. That's incomplete left side. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing again on 2nd. Williams has it in close. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a must-believe favorite.
Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Desperation time here. He brings it in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. First down throw by Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 34-yard line.
Here's Williams again. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Working quickly here.
7 yards. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offensive line fast.
That's another Bears 1st down.
1st down, Williams. Running in the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Bears 1st down.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that pass through contact. You couldn't do it.
Try getting it to Colston Loveland. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Intercepted in the end zone. The Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Great. Hey, 70. Hey, let's go. Oh, it's Silver, ready? No,
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Buying some time left. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And the scoring will never